Hello everybody, I would like to tell you a short conversation between the man and the woman. Um, the man said to the woman he was calling about their appointment the day after, and he needed to change it. The woman wanted to know if there was something wrong. Um, the, the, the man disagreed. The man disagreed with her. His schedule changed. That's all, and he had to be out of town for a few days. The woman agreed with her, and she hoped to see him as soon as possible. Number two, the man wanted to know if the woman was going to the cafeteria for lunch that day. The woman disagreed with him. She had brought her own, and he had been going to have lunch in her office. Uh, she had she had a lot of work to do on the Miller contract. The man agreed with her, and he had been going to suggest they go to the cafeteria together. But if um, if she was planning to stay and work on the Miller contract, it was probably best that she do just that. The woman was thankful for understanding. Number three, the woman said to the man she had been thinking the need to market that product differently. It was too ordinary to just have a brochure that they mail out. The man agreed with her, and he said they should do live demonstrations. The woman replied to the man, "That's time consuming," and she wanted to know if how about a video or CD room that people could watch. The man agreed with her. Number four, um, the woman said to the man she would like to enroll her son in piano lessons, and she wanted to know if he could take another student. The man replied to the woman, it depended on whether you or she want private or group lessons. She could only take him. He could only take him if she want private lessons. The woman said to the man that was what she wanted, and he was only 10 years old. She want him to have extra attention. The man agreed. The man agreed with her, and he wanted to know if her son name was. Number five. The man said to the woman there was healthy inspection scheduled for Monday morning. Monday morning after. The kitchen had to be immaculate. The woman, the woman replied to the man, "The Sunday breakfast rush is always hectic," and she wanted to know how they were supposed to get the kitchen ready for inspection the that day. The day after. The man replied to her, um, he would like her come back and supervise the cleaning on Sunday evening. Business is was slow then. Have the evening shift clean the kitchen from floor to ceiling. The woman agreed with him, and she said uh, she could do that. Number six, the man said to the woman. The woman said to the man, she has seen Marilyn at the gym that morning, and she wanted to know if she was ever upset with him. The man said uh, he knew, and he had been meaning to phone her to apologize. The woman replied to the man she would better say he was sorry in person. Situation that the delicate require personal touch. The man agreed with her, and he was thankful for her advice. Number six, number seven. Number seven. The man wanted to know if she had seen that horrible automobile accident on the news. The woman agreed with him. The end comment said there was 3 or 4 cars involved. The man replied to the woman, it was frightening that no one was hurt, and they had sold wreckage all over the highway. The woman agreed with him, and she said that was terrible. The woman said to the man, number 8. The woman said to the man, she had tried to get into the office that morning, but her key hadn't worked, and she wanted to know what was going on. The man replied to her, the look had been changed the night before, um, and he would need and he said he would need to ask the business manager for a new one. The woman suggested notifying, and she said, lucky for her, someone let her in. So her morning had been wasted. The man surprised by that, and he thought she had been notified. Number 9. The man said hello, Kathy, and he wanted to know if she was ready for her big presentation. The woman agreed with him, and she was as prepared as she can be. She wanted to know if he could help carry this handout for her. The man replied to the woman, um, they would better get moving, and his talk was scheduled to start in 10 minutes. The woman agreed with her, and she suggested going. Number 10. The man said to the woman he would like to return that radio, and the woman agreed with him, and she wanted to know if there was a problem with it. The man disagreed with her. Um, he said he had never taken it out of the box, and it had been given to him as a gift, and he had no use for it. The woman surprised by that, and she agreed with him. Thank you for listening.